Okay, what you're seeing is me cooking my first homemade pudding. So I chopped up some bananas. I don't actually know how many bananas because it doesn't say. It just says what you'll need to make this pudding is, let's read it real quick. Sugar, flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of flour, a dash of salt. I mixed all of those in a pot. And then I did the 3 eggs. You separate them. So here's my egg white that got left over. And then actually this is one of the egg whites I had from yesterday, but I threw, it looks like this. And then I threw the 3 egg whites in here, and I've already used, you have to put it on high speed. I have an old-fashioned mixer. This is Miss Sandy's mixer. My mother-in-law, who now passed this past Saturday. Actually, today is Thanksgiving, and she passed on Saturday, on November 20th, and today's the 25th, 2021. And if you put it on high, you make your own meringue or whipped cream or what have you. And I'm big on being natural. If you looked in most of the store-bought ones, they have 5 ingredients. This is 2, sugar and egg whites, okay? You make your own egg white. Just all you need is a hand mixer. If you can't afford the big fancy ones, borrow one from a mother-in-law. Go to the thrift store. There's so many because everyone's getting updated. I mean, come on, I can use my hand mixer. Then what else is there? There's a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. You do that after you cook. And then 45 vanilla wafers divided in 5 bananas. So, oh, it does say 5 bananas. I think I've done 3. This is about 3 bananas. 4 or 5. So I'll have an extra banana. I make my own. Well, this was store-bought, and I kept the container. 16 ounces. And you put vodka, a cheap vodka. And you mix, and you go get vanilla beans from Amazon. I can always send you a link once I figure it out. And put the link in the below. So subscribe, and when the link comes, and like it, and then you'll get an alert on I imagine you'll get an alert when I put it on. If not, just check back when you see a new video. And this is vanilla pudding. So if you could see, you can actually see the beans from the vanilla bean. I love that. And so I don't have a door. They say use a double broiler. I use 2 pots. There you go. It cooks. One has water in it, and then you cook it on high. And be careful. You have to keep stirring because I did get a couple of lumps in there, but from the flour, because it'll be at the bottom. And if you're not paying attention, which is what kind of happened to me, because I guess I had the water on too low. So when I cooked it up higher, and it does make a custard. So this is like basically a custard. And so I had two different, I'm going to try to see. It says use an 8 by 11. So you'll see. That's basically it. I did have a emergency jello or emergency vanilla jello and emergency giant brand vanilla instant pudding. But look at that. Look at all the ingredients on the back of this. I don't even, modified food starch, disodium phosphate, and all these extra things, artificial flavoring, yellow, 5 and 6. Let's see this one. This one isn't that bad. Let's see. Sugar, sodium phosphate, again, yellow, 5 and 6. I'm not against these because I actually think, you know, sometimes, but I'm just saying occasionally let's try some natural. But, you know, I do love my McCormick vanilla extract. No corn syrup added. I always use that for flavoring. And yeah, this is like one of the best, and it's all natural. So if you don't have time, just get the McCormick and Smith. As you see that, I always get the big because I know it seems better to get, cheaper to get small, but you end up paying more. So if you're gonna get it, get the big one. Let's stop, get mass produced. You probably save on plastic because you're not getting 5 or 6. It probably takes less plastic on, you know, one big bottle than it does on a bunch of small ones with a bunch of caps, with a bunch of things. So just get the big one, Let's save the environment, and you're going to save money long term, and it'll last for a long time. I use regular sugar. Sometimes I'll use the monk fruit sugar. Canto monk fruit sugar. I did not use this one in this particular because I wanted to ensure everyone. I haven't tried it. It's a sugar replacement. I get that off of Amazon, but they're also selling it now at Wegmans. I haven't seen it in every store, but anyway, I'll let you see how it looks in a minute. Subscribe, blend it, review, and tell me what else you're cooking. Okay, I took a pause because I've tried two. These are, it says 45, so this is 45. There's 3 layers plus 3 extra. Now, I think that it says save 12. So we have 3. I did have extra in the bag. I just wanted you to know, you don't need a full box. It looks like a half a box, but I'm going to remove 2 of these. I just wanted to make sure. I think the square pans are too big for the amount, and the custard doesn't look like that much custard, right? So I am going to try it this way. Okay. And we're going to finish that up, removing it. And then you're going to put the custard first, or put the custard on top, and then we're going to layer it. Okay, so it says spread a little bit. Now, again, don't criticize. Mine is lumpy because I didn't stir properly. And now I'm going to put a layer of, now I'm going to turn mine upside down because my mom always did upside down so the bananas will stay. I don't know if it's, this package says turn it upside down. Let's see what it says. It says cover with layer 1/3 of the, it says spread amount of custard on bottom, cover with layers 1/3 each of the remaining wafers. Okay, so they don't tell you which side, but my mom always said upside down because the bananas will stay. Because if you see if you do it this way, it's not faced the proper way and it won't hold them. Now, on the top layer, that's when you turn it normal. But the bottom layer for me is going to be bottom layer for me. Will it fit one more? Let's see. I think we're only really gonna get like, because it's not a deep dish, but I like it better because I want mine to be close. Here you go. I spread the second layer, and now I'm just gonna, I use this, what do you call it? I don't know, what do you call it? This little small, no, it's not a spatula. I haven't said the word in so long, but it helps, a bowl scraper. We call it a bowl scraper, whatever you want to call it. But it helps spread it smooth and covers the wafers. Oh, I think you're supposed to put the bananas. I forgot the bananas. Don't criticize. Okay, there you go. I put the butter on top, so I'm going to do one more layer. And I'm sure you know, just put it on top of each one. The bananas guide you. Okay, there you go. I'm going to put, I think that's 2 layers. I like clear dishes so you can see everything. It makes it pretty. Okay, this is, how many is this? 1, 2 layers of wafers. I ended up using more than 45, so go ahead and, you know, make sure you have a whole new box, because I'd rather have mine squished together. I don't know how else you want it to, but again, I didn't use the traditional square. I like this better, and all my casserole dishes are really big, so because we cook a lot of food here because we make lasagna, and but yeah, so there you go. I'm about to put the remaining custard in, and then don't forget you have to have wafers on top, and that's when you flip them to this side, and that's going to be after we put in the oven. I believe you put the meringue or cream, whipped cream, whatever you want to call it, on top, and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, there you go. The custard and the bananas are all there. Now I am about, and it'll fall in when you start cooking it, but I'm about to put on the meringue. Okay, here you go. Here's the what do you call it? Oh gosh. So even if you made it kind of lumpy, it's gonna look beautiful with this Oh gosh, it's so beautiful. It's gonna make it so pretty. I've never had a pudding with this meringue, so I'm supposed to look like this. I'm really looking forward. It won't look exactly like that, but man, everybody is gonna be unique and different. And if we're putting it in the oven, I've never put pudding in the oven. That's why I went ahead and tried to make it from scratch. Yes, ma'am. Oh, let's see. Okay, there you go. Look how beautiful it looks. All right. I'm very impressed with myself. Go, Mom. Okay. Now that looks amazing. Here is my banana pudding. Homemade banana pudding with the custard. Look at that. Zoom in. That's amazing. I love the browning. And, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. Now it says top right before serving, but just so you know that this is you see my turkey bag. Oh man, I'm sorry. That'll be a separate one, but just so you know that this is a banana pudding. Let's put, there you go. Because there's a lot. When you get there, go out to Nabisco. Wow, I love me some Nabisco products. This is the 11-ounce box. If they had a smaller box, but I don't know. Who would want a smaller box? And I did have leftover bananas. And what you could do with that is make your banana smoothies. We're going to freeze it. We did eat some of them as a snack. But the rest of them, we're just going to freeze. And it says top before 12, leave 12. I say put, I'm only going to put maybe some around the edge, keep it pretty. And I guess you don't put the vanilla wafers until you serve it. That way they're crispy. But there you go. Like this. Go ahead and follow me, like me, blended review. I'm out. Happy Thanksgiving.